I hope you've opened your archicad file. Then I would like us to go directly to the materials that we are to replace. My client wanted ballast on the packing because it was cheaper. That is the ballast. So first of all, it is good to see the material that we had used here. I want to replace this material that was already used. What was the name of that material in my archicad? You go to settings. The name of the material was Kokoto 3. I want to replace this material because I will not use it anywhere else. And this is a material that was gotten online also. I want to replace it. Now we go to Google. We search for ballast that the client needed. That is the ballast for concrete. We look for a good photo, like this is the one I got. You zoom it for it to have a better look. Save as, and it must be saved in a folder. Something that is not in a folder can never be transferred to archicad. Now you create your folder where you will save it. Give it a name that you will remember when you would want to load it in archicad. Remember that's a material I would want to use, so I just want to replace what's there because I will not use it. Save it. Save. When you save, now you can go back to your archicad because it is already saved in your desktop or wherever else. Go to element attributes, go to materials. This one we will just replace because I don't want it. Go to materials and then go to Kokoto 3. Kokoto 3. It will give you that window. Go to Kokoto 3 from that window. Kokoto 3, it's down there. Kokoto 3. When you click it, it will appear as it is. Now go to texture. I would like us to load it because it is still in our desktop. You have not brought it. We have not brought ballast. We have not brought ballast. Load. Go to library manager. It will lead you to a window called add link library. Now this one takes you to your computer. Go to where you have saved it, and that is ballast. Go to the folder and choose it, and okay, now you leave it to load. Sorry. When it loads, give it some time to load. It will be in your archicad. Remember, this is one way. I will show you how to replace a material completely that you don't want. Now that's actually to create a different one. Okay, now we are replacing. Next, we are creating a new one. For you to use it, it must come into that preview. And it's not in our preview. As some of you might be experiencing in your computers. What you do, search it again and see whether you had saved it. Those online, click, leave them, that's a mistake. Just go to search again. And if you had saved it, it will take you to the material. Yes, it's there already. Okay. You can now go back because you confirm it's there. Then you just search, and the first window you will notice it is there, and that is the ballast. Plus, preview it. Okay, it comes. That's your preview, and then click OK. You have saved your material in your archicad, and it is already replaced. Now go to your 3D. Go to your 3D, F5, click F5 for a shortcut, and or right click to your 3D, let it load and see your material is already replaced. Sometimes some of these materials are not in our rendering software, but it is too big. The particles are too big. We would want to reduce the size of those particles to be realistic. Go to options again. Go to options. And before that, this window came for editing plane, and I decided, even if it is not of use now, I help you how to make it vertical for you to be in a position to edit in 3D. But this one, it's not actually very necessary. You can edit without using it. Go to element attribute, materials. The material that we are reducing is Kokoto 3. Just go to Kokoto 3. Kokoto 3. Once you click it, it will come to the preview. Yes, it's previewed there. We were to reduce the size. I made it 4000 to look a bit realistic. 4000, click OK. And it will change everywhere it has been used in that archicad. And that's the material. Now, I would like us to change the walls. This was an existing structure, but the client wanted to do the finishing. So she wanted me to do the 3D for her to know how to finish it. So I told her to take the photo of the existing wall. Go to element materials, and I saved it in my archicad as she WhatsApped me. Go to, now we are using a different, the material that is already there. I would want to replace it. I would want us to create a different material, and you create a different material with something that you would not want to use completely. I would want us to use a different material in the list in my archicad. You go to where you had saved that. You don't replace a material that you have used for another option. Assume the material is also used in the window. The window will appear like ballast. So this is a material I have not used completely in my archicad. Because the material that is already there, I would want it also to remain there. So I don't want to replace it. I like it, and that's what I always use for the wall until this client requested for something different. Rename it. I called it wall needed. Okay, now you have created the material, but that is not the material I have used, so it has not changed yet. I have not replaced, but created a different. You see the material that I have already there? I want it to remain. So we highlight the walls. When we highlight all the walls, we go to the material that we had created. But if this is the material we replaced, it would have changed automatically. Go to wall needed and click. And when you click, you see that's the material that comes, but it looks very tiny, like it is plastered. The other one we decreased. This one we need to increase the size. We need to increase the size. And I said, go to options, element attributes, materials, and the material we are changing is wall needed. Just go to wall needed. That is the color yellow actually that is there. Wall needed, and I know I cannot use that. Wall needed, I changed it to 15. Then you click OK. Your material is changed everywhere. It is changed. Your material is changed everywhere it has been used. Now that's how we do. This makes it easier when you go to rendering softwares, because you don't need to change anything in the materials. It becomes very easy. I would want us to achieve that final product in the next video. Click subscribe and like if you be helped by this video. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.